Welcome to the Season 5 finale. It's going to be a gut-munching episode where my tummy is going to be doing this, and we are heavily reliant on other fixtures. We have to make sure that we get 3 wins from 3 to stand a chance. We are 6 points off the playoffs with the final 3 games to play. Barnsley 6 away, Stoke 7 away, Forest 8 away. We play Forest on the final day, but whether that result means anything depends on what happens between now and then. I will need maximum points today, almost certainly, to stand a chance. Goal difference is in our favour, ahead of Barnsley and Stoke, so if they lose and we win, we can go above them, even if we end up on the same points tally. We have Middlesbrough away to start. Forest have Birmingham at home. Then Barnsley have Bristol City away. We have Norwich at home. And Forest have Luton away. And Stoke have Peterborough. Then Barnsley have Queen's Park Rangers at home. Stoke have Preston away. Middlesbrough have Plymouth at home. Not Middlesbrough. Huddersfield. Not Huddersfield. Oh, come on. Forest have us. Stoke have Reading away. And Barnsley have MK Dons at home. I personally don't see it happening. But we will never give up. If we fail to reach the playoffs, the last thing we do in this episode will be to transfer list George Chapman and Teddy Coles. In fact, the last thing that happens might be me getting sacked at the end of the season. This is going to be such a ridiculous season finale. Hopefully you'll enjoy it. I don't know whether I will, but I know you will. Let's see what happens. Middlesbrough away first to the Riverside for us. Here at the Riverside, they've Joshua Salazar, a regen in goal. Jed Spence still on the right-hand side. Valerie Bondar, Hayden Hackney, who's a centre mid. Nathan Wood and Mark Bowler in the defence. They play a 5-back formation and have 2 centre-backs in the entire club. And no CDMs that could potentially play centre-back either, so Hackney was the one that was defaulted there. Hackney's the one that they get. Matt Crooks, Riley McGree, and our former player Aaron Morley in their midfield with Duncan Watmore and Peter Blake, a regen up top for them. I've reported the bug to the devs with regards either A, teams not buying players to fit their formation, or B, teams not adjusting their formation to fit the players they have available to them. They could quite easily play a 4-back very comfortably, but they don't. So it's fucking retarded. Anyway, Middlesbrough away at the Riverside. Just as was the case yesterday, we know that only wins will do. So let's go and do the winning. What more to Blake? Blake into Teddy Coles. Keeper's going to come for this. Okay, that's fine. I appreciate it. I can recognise the confidence, the determination, the intent to keep... Oh, Twine's brought that down well. The intent to keep the momentum going. The momentum has gone so well that from that counter-attack, we've taken a 1-0 lead here against Middlesbrough. How Scott Twine has held off Jed Spence there, I don't know. He's done minimal in his time here at the club so far. That's arguably the biggest, most important thing Scott Twine has ever done in a Cambridge United shirt. It's only his 4th or 5th goal of the season, I think. It's his 3rd in 38 matches. It's not good enough from Scott Twine, all told, but today we'll take it. Here's McGree. Picked off by Stone. They've been quite poor in possession so far, Middlesbrough. I've not been great, admittedly, but we have our 1-0 lead thus far. They've not really got anything to play for, Middlesbrough. Just pride at this stage of the season. We certainly have everything on the line. Not only for the club, but for the manager as well. Including my bloody job, you would imagine. Rudoni played in, take a touch, have a shot, bang it, top bins. Cambridge 2, Middlesbrough 0. What's the betting? We're going to get loads of massive victories today, and we're still not going to make it. We're doing our bit at least. On the back of the 4-0 against Huddersfield yesterday, we're now 2-0 up against Middlesbrough today. 22nd goal in 42 games for Jack Rudoni. Hull have scored in the Norwich game. That's important for us with regards any potential finish outside the playoffs. Oh, never mind. They were saying said Hull City. They're playing Coventry. Ignore that then. Crooks. Nice ball around the corner. Goal back for Middlesbrough. Perfect. Well, we're distracted by the game talking to me about the Norwich game, telling me that Hull have scored. And Norwich had scored against Coventry. So that's great. Sure they said Hull City there. Regardless, Duncan Watmore makes it 2-1. And just because we've taken a 2-goal lead doesn't mean we aren't catchable. Time to concentrate. Stone to Falconer. Chapman is there. Cade Gordon around the outside. Back on the left. Lift it into the middle. Oh, it's acrobatic from Rodoni. It was on target, but it was comfortable for the keeper. McGree. That's a ping. Bowler looking to get on the end of it. Drama trying his best to stop them from doing so. Unbelievable stop, but he should never have had the chance to recross it there. Doyle has got to do better with that touch. He's literally just rebounded it straight back to them. What a clearance that is, by the way. Cade Gordon can't bring it down, though. Crooks back to McGree. Driven into Wood. Nathan Wood to Blake. They're number 9. It's Nathan Wood, the centre-back, that makes it 2-2. Middlesbrough have turned it back on itself. We're level again at half-time. Shit. Into Rodoni. 1 minute of stoppage time added on. There is going to be just enough time for Cade Gordon to complete this run. I'm trying to earn a corner, which we have done because we know we'll get the chance to take it and the ref won't blow his whistle. I'll pit about the penalty spot. It's bending away. It's bending away. I'll knock this down to Teddy Coles quickly. And back into the middle. And Falconer has somehow headed it away from goal? Question mark? Kirk, how have you... Oh, he's missed it. No, he hasn't missed it. He's headed it against the Middlesbrough man. Oh, without the interception of the defender there, that would have been 3-2. Well, as if the stomach churning wasn't already bad enough prior to kick-off, having thrown away a 2-0 lead throughout the game. Yeah, still going. Forest are winning 1-0 against Birmingham, which would put them out of our reach, even if we win this game. Forest, as things stand, confirming their place in the playoffs at our expense. What more? Great ball through the gap to Blake. Brilliant stop by Michael Cooper. Deary me. Middlesbrough causing me all sorts of problems now. When we stormed into a 2-0 lead, it felt comfortable. It really felt very comfortable. It's anything but now. Twine cutting inside. Stone quickly to Falconer. And Chapman with space to draw the save out of the keeper but not get the goal. Trying to force him into a mistake there. Twine was never going to win that header. I couldn't do so. And we stay at 2-2 with just over half an hour left. Okay, Gordon to Chapman again. And Stone. And Twine. And Coles. Into Twine again. Spun well. Falconer. Rodoni's made a good run. Can't find him yet. Chapman's with me. Just got to time the pass right, which we have done. Chapman. In. Emphatically. Chapman is scoring the goals here in these last few games of the season. But he's been scoring the goals all season long. That might be his 18th of the year so far. He's certainly ending his time this year with the right sort of form. It's probably form that is going to earn him a very good move and us a lot of money in the summer, because I don't know if we're going to make the bloody playoffs. I doubt we're going to make the playoffs, but we're doing our bit, still trying to anyway. 3-2 up now against Middlesbrough. Can we restore our 2-goal lead as they give me possession back again? Rudoni's played through. The keeper is coming. He thought about it. He has done. Pulling it back. And Bowler with the biggest and most important of interceptions of his entire bloody career, probably. Stone to Falconer. Falconer looking for Cade Gordon. Ball given away. 22 minutes to go. 3-2. We're getting our win again as it stands. Rudoni to Falconer. Closed down from behind. Rudoni caught late there. We'll have the free kick and it'll be a yellow card for the Middlesbrough man, unsurprisingly. Take it short. Doyle is there. And then we'll try and play the ball into Falconer. Brilliantly worked. Oh, brilliantly blocked. Brilliantly worked. Brilliantly blocked. I want that fourth. I want to make sure. Chapman, Rudoni. There's Falconer. Oh, can't get another. Despite all of my attempts there, we can't find another to, well, I'd say put it to bed. But Middlesbrough scored 2 back once. There's no reason why they can't do it again. Well in, Gwilt. Well in, Gwilt. Excellent determination. We'll look to play Cade Gordon in behind. Or just keep it away from them. Looking for Falconer. Looking for Twine. Not finding him. Wood into Morley and Riley McGree. Forward to Blake. And out to Bowler. It's a hell of a finish. It's a hell of a finish from Blake. He has buried that in the bottom corner. That's an unbelievable goal. Accurate as ever. A 2-0 lead and a 3-2 lead given away in this game. Redoni to Joe Ironside as we'd made changes. Out to Cade Gordon, who's now out wide. Trying to keep the ball away from them here. Keep the ball in play and give ourselves the chance of scoring that fourth goal. Previously it was to extend the lead. Now it's to get it back again. Jack Redoni. Wow, this end of season is dramatic. There's always something to play for in every season finale. What a finish from Jack Redoni. That is outstanding. I want this win, Middlesbrough. You will let me have it. 2 minutes added on. 2 minutes played in the most outrageous of circumstances. We get a 4-3 win away from home against Middlesbrough at the Riverside. That was pretty mental, wasn't it? It means that our challenge continues on for at least one more week. Barnsley yet to play. The board still giving me those, oh, you're being a bit shit messages. We'll wait and see what happens in Barnsley's match day 44. Final youth scout reports are available. We'll see if there's another worldie perhaps in here. These guys don't look like they're going to be doing the business for us, unfortunately, from Ireland. How about remaining in England? Marcus Yates, 6'4". See, he might be a CD. Oh, I mean, 37 to 49 is just not a starting rating that is going to get anywhere near the squad in any sort of realistic time frame, is it? We'd need a 10-year career to be able to do that. Right. As we approach the game against Norwich, you'll notice that Barnsley haven't yet played their match day 44. So as we head here into the game against Norwich, who are directly behind us by a point, we are 3 points off Barnsley and 4 points off Stoke. Stoke have Peterborough at home today. Barnsley, I don't think, even play today. No, Barnsley have Bristol City away. So we will find out today, potentially, whether it's going to go to another match day. I've obviously got to win against Norwich. So let's go and do it. We're back at home. Game on. Technically, and quite rightly, Norwich also have the chance of getting into the playoffs. If they beat me and the Barnsley and Stoke games go their way, as they would have gone our way, then Norwich could yet reach the playoffs. Tim Krul in goal, Barley Mumba, Ryan Porteous, Akin Famewo and Dimitris Yanoulis at left back. Leandro Barrera Martins, Lee Malou, Milo Rashica and Liel Abada is the midfield four, with Ricardo Pepe and Josh Madger up top. They have some options on the bench, as they always do. Some decent options on the bench as well. Chapman is now 86. Please let me get promoted so that I can keep George Chapman. Norwich pretty in pink. Hopefully we'll be sending them home with black and blue marks all over their bodies as we've battered them into defeat. Barrero, Madger again, Lee Malou, Pepe. Whoa, what a start for Norwich that was. Corner from the far side. Whipped in really well. Twine is there with the clearance. It's a very good one too. Barrero. Oh, can I get to that? I can't. Not with Faulkner. I can't get to that either. Pepe. Oh, what a through ball. What a goal by Norwich. That is quite literally undefendable. Wow. Norwich 1, Cambridge 0. And from this moment on, there's nothing I can do. Bloody hell. Norwich lead. Drama. Chapman. Oh, caught from behind and late, and the referee's pulled it back. He might be... It's just a yellow. I thought for a minute there might have been a red card coming out there. Chapman will find Gwilt. Why does it have to be him in a forward position there? Falconer to Twine. Scored a very important goal in the last game. Could be involved in another important one here. Oh, George, you've been so good. That's the moment to bury it, pal. Ooh. Still 1-0 Norwich. Get that back inside to Falconer. And Rodoni's there. And Chapman is going. He's in again. George. Saved by Krul this time. It doesn't appear like it's going to be George Chapman's day today. I need it to be George Chapman's day today, though. Oh, Gwilt. Chapman! Saved well by the keeper. The only real option I had there was to shoot. And with power, trying to get it across goal. It's well saved by the keeper. We could be in front in this game. But we still trail half an hour in. Throw for Norwich. Back there to Barley Mumba. And Barrero. This is excellent from Norwich. It's really good. Rashica, what a block by Doyle. Yanulis still has it. Drama's out to him. Oh, that evades him by a matter of millimetres. And we'll get rid of it. Is there to be a counter-attack at the end of the half? Oof, maybe. Oh, that was supposed to go to the left back. No, there is not to be a counter-attack at the end of this half. Now is not the time. Now is not the time for passes to not find where they're supposed to be going. Oh, well intercepted again. Is there to be a counter-attack at the end of the half? Oh, come on! Fuck's sake. He's offside. He's onside. It's 2-0 fucking Norwich. Fuck the passing in this game. I swear to God. Oh, I'm going to commit. 2-0 Norwich. There goes our season. Scores at half-time. Stoke are winning against Peterborough. And Barnsley versus Bristol City apparently isn't being played today. Or at least it's not being shown to me. If Middlesbrough can turn a 2-goal deficit around, then we can. We're going to need to do 3 at least. It took 4 to see off Middlesbrough. Clearly, we cannot defend today. We've been good at scoring goals recently. And I'm going to need some of them now. Another goal again, or at the Stoke City Stadium. And Rudoni's shot is somehow blocked by a defender there. I am not going to get my chance to get one back early doors. I still need 3, and there's only 15 minutes to go. Ding that to Rodoni. He's going to win it well. Faulkner will drill it out wide. Cade Gordon gets a little bit lucky. At last, something goes my way. Looking for Faulkner. Overlapping run wasn't there. Rodoni loses it immediately. Going to be championship next season if I keep my job. And that, at present, is a massive if. A giant if. Genuinely might be getting sacked at Cambridge here. It would be the first time it's ever happened in a FIFA save. It certainly wouldn't be the last time it's happened at Cambridge on any football game. I have been sacked at Cambridge United on Football Manager many a time, but never on FIFA. I'm desperate for it not to happen here today, but it very well might do. Chapman looking for Rodoni. Oh, it's just not... When it's not your day, it ain't your day. And you can tell from the manner in which our chances have come and gone that it is not our day today. It is not our season this year. And we will, despite improving on what we did last year, we will not reach the playoffs this season. Norwich will go above us in the table and their playoff hopes remain alive. Ours are dead in the water. We might get a consolation goal, although I doubt it given the way that everything's gone in front of goal for me today. Oh, no, another interception. It will be no consolation goal. It will be no promotion. It will be no Chapman, and it will be no Teddy Coles for next season. We will be a championship team next year. We lose at home to Norwich. And unfortunately, that's our season done and dusted. Forest win by 2-0 against Luton. Unless Barnsley now lose both of their games and Norwich lose on the final day, that's us done this season. One thing we definitively know we can do here and now is allow offers, and transfer list Teddy Coles. And allow offers and transfer list George Chapman. Those two will leave us in the summer. Edun is going to go out on loan to Napoli because I'm sick of him being a whingy little bitch. Barnsley still not played their match day 45. When is it? It's got to be this month, surely. They play on the 12th. We are currently on the 4th, so we've got an agonising wait of over a week before we find out what's going to happen. Oh, fuck it. Let's just get there now, shall we? Let's just see what's happening. See what's happening. Please, Barnsley. Edun confirmed as going out on loan. Managerial performance review is still in question. My manager rating is going up. But now we will find out. Barnsley lost. Barnsley lost on match day 44. It's still alive. As we head to the final day, it's still alive. I can't quite believe it. We have the opportunity. I don't deserve the opportunity. I still don't think we'll do it. But we have the chance. But now I need both Norwich and Barnsley to lose rather than just one of them. And I need to get the win. If I'd have beaten Norwich! If I'd have beaten Norwich, I would be in the playoffs right freaking now. If I'd have beaten Norwich, I'd have been on 80 points. And my goal difference is better than Barnsley's. If I'd have beaten Norwich, I'd have been in the playoffs. Chapman and Coles might yet still come off the transfer list. I've got it under control, George. Spoiler alert, I definitely don't have it under control. We have Nottingham Forest away. They are confirmed as in the playoffs. Norwich. Norwich play Bournemouth at home. Top of the table, still fighting for the championship, Bournemouth at home. And Barnsley play MK Dons, a side that are bottom. Oh my God. Fuck my life. If I had won all 3 games today, we'd have gotten promoted. No, we wouldn't. We'd have been in the playoffs, at the very least. Oh, fuck my life. Forest away, here we go. Let's just prolong the disappointment, shall we? Top goal scorer in the entire league, Brennan Johnson, lines up against us today in Forest's front line. They've already assured their playoff spot. We are trying to do the same for ourselves. Lining up for them in a 5-back. Horvath in goal, Larrier, Mbeso, Baba Fernandez, Scott McKenna and Mohamed Draga in the defence. Brian Oyeda and Atif Kanate in the midfield with Brennan Johnson, Kay Siahus and Alex Maiton in their front line. I need a win. I need Norwich to do nothing more than draw. I need Barnsley to lose. Why is every season this tumultuous? Every season has us playing on our wits' end with everything on the line at the end of a season. I just want a straightforward year. My poor old ticker can't take it. Here we go. Nottingham Forest away. We needed a win against Norwich. We got bloody hammered. I need a win against Forest. Let's not replicate that, shall we? Alex Maiton to Draga into the middle. Trying to get there with Stone. Can't. Oh, Cooper holds on to it. It was a hell of a hit. Still 0-0. Change to the scoreline at Carrow Road. Goal for Bournemouth. Goal for Bournemouth. Norwich behind. That's one result going our way. Now Barnsley, please. Now a goal for MK Dons. He's offside, Rodoni. Fuck it. Could go through that gap. Will go through that gap. It will reach Sierhus. And Mike Cooper is at full stretch to keep that out. Johnson will take it short to Alex Maiton. It's delivered in. It wouldn't let me go near it with Gwilt, but Cooper wins the aerial encounter. We will maintain a clean sheet. It's a goal in the Blackburn game. We don't care about that one. There are so many games going on today that we don't care about, but 3 of the 12 we absolutely give a massive shit about. It's a lovely turn by Rodoni to keep possession. We'll work it back central. Twine to Falconer. Chapman's on the run. Twine is still here. Rudoni's round the corner. Twine's back again. Teddy Coles. It's Kirk Falconer. And just as we did against Norwich, we work it about superbly and aren't able to get the shot away because of a giant toe from a defender. That is a strong challenge from Larrier. And he might be in trouble here. Just the telling off. No yellow cards. Chapman, come short for this, please. No news from any other games yet. I will bring it to you as it happens here. Chapman to Rodoni. Out to Twine. Good touch and turn. Twine looking for Chapman. Looking for Cade Gordon. Can't get to it. Alex Mighton clears. Anywhere will do for Forest at the minute. We've got them worried at the back. But so far, we haven't given them anything to actually genuinely worry about. A change in the Norwich game again. A goal for Norwich. Level at 1-1. We know that a draw, though, is good enough for us there in that game. So that doesn't worry me too much. Be patient, Ches, and the chance will come your way. Falconer! Blocked by the arm. Can't win the header. Can't win the header. Forest relieve the pressure. Not only do they relieve the pressure, Siahus is in. Teddy Coles does enough. Here's Drager. Into Mighton. Good save, Cooper. This is so nervy. This is so nervy now. Oh, and that's so shit. Chapman wins it back. Oh, but apparently gives away a foul in doing so. They're going to take this short. I'm going to try and close it down with Gwill. I can't get there. That's blocked. Get to that first, please, Mr. Twine. And Rudoni's away. Umbeso trying to close me down. He can't. Larrier's got some pace, though, I think. Body's flooding forward. I need some more, though. I aimed that backwards. Never mind. We've still got it. I'd have been furious. I'd have been furious. Drama. Cade Gordon, it was meant for Chapman. Rudoni spins. No! Great save by the keeper. That was the moment. Whip it to the edge of the box. Oh, it's a great header by Baba Fernandez. I need to get this back to Teddy Coles, please. No, ref, not yet. Delivered. Oh, what a shot. Cade Gordon again. Falconer. Oh, my God. The pressure just will not make Forest crack. Keeper's going to come for that. It's going to be 0-0 at half-time. Now, what are the other results? In before Barnsley, like 6-0 up at half-time against MK Dons. Norwich are 2-1 up against Bournemouth. Of course they are. We didn't hear about that goal. Barnsley are winning against MK Dons as well. As it stands, we will stay 8th. Oh, no. Here come Forest. Brennan Johnson, the league's top goal scorer, gets around the outside. Lays it back. Oh, my God. Away. This is... I feel so sick. This is nauseating. This is just absolute torture of a season finale. Cade Gordon has support. Chapman. Falconer. Oh, it came to Rodoni. And he was offside. Counter. Come on. Lovely. Excellent stuff. Twine. Bring it inside. Drill it. Cade Gordon out of his feet. Cade Gordon. 1-0 Cambridge. That's our goal. That's our goal. Now we pray. Now we pray. Bournemouth and MK Dons. Please. Brilliant goal. Brilliant goal. The dummy from Falconer, by the way. The dummy from Falconer. Unbelievable. To let that go to Cade Gordon. Turns on his left. Through the legs again of Rodoni. And into the back of the net. We are doing our bit. But I fear it's going to be us having not done our bit at home against Norwich. That is going to be the difference.
20 minutes to go in this one.
But that would sum it up. And it would be the perfect example of our season. If we weren't good enough in the season finale, and it was in our hands and we didn't do it, then it's because overall for the season, we weren't good enough and we didn't do it. Elijah Stone. Rodoni. Forward to Falconer. We'll drill it to Twine. It's a lovely ball. It's getting it away from everyone here as well. I'm looking for Falconer on the edge. How's your touch? How's your pass? Touch was good. Pass wasn't. Well intercepted. Looking for Radoni. It's 2. Buried. But the celebrations are wild. But unfortunately, they are unnecessary. A tortuous season finale. Not only had us on the end of our seats. Unfortunately, we well and truly fell off the end of our seats. A 3rd goal for Bournemouth. So it's 3-3 between Norwich and Bournemouth. We will finish 7th. We will finish 7th. Unless MK Dons have pulled out 3 goals. Then it will be Championship football for us next season by a gap of 3 points to Barnsley. That gap of 3 points did end 3-3. It will be 7th. If we'd have beaten Norwich today and won all 3 of our games, we would have been in the playoffs. We were so close. So close. But ultimately, too far away. I'm going to go and sort some contract issues out, and I will see you at the very end of the season for a full season roundup. And we may even get some bids for Coles and Chapman in the meantime. Literally, I've advanced a day. And an offer from Ajax for George Chapman of £107.8 million. Well, I am managing at Ajax elsewhere, on Facebook of course. So I don't know whether to accept this because of that save, but I don't know whether George Chapman deserves a better move than Ajax. I think he deserves a better move, so I will reject that. Not because I'm trying to keep Chapman, he will leave, but because I think George Chapman at 86 rated would have higher aspirations than Ajax. That's what I feel. Bid for Coles from Bournemouth, who have just gone up to the Premier League. They have gotten promoted, £96.2 million. There's no point trying to maximise deals here. These are sums of money that will completely radicalise the entirety of the club. Teddy Coles is sold. 87.5 will be added to my transfer budget. Adebayo's leaving. I can't do that. We're not in a transfer window. Although in real life we would be, but never mind. Chapman transfer bid from Watford, who've just gone up to the Premier League from our division. But again, I think Chapman at 86 would have higher ambitions. I think Chapman would have higher ambitions. I'm waiting for a quality side to come in for Chapman. Adebayo we're going to let leave. I think Chapman deserves a move to a top half Premier League side. Players away on international duty now. Chapman with England, Gwilt with Wales. I'll go one more week and then we'll have the full season roundup. You going to get any more bids? Nope, it's just telling me about Adebayo expiring. Well, Chapman then will leave us next season. That is, of course, provided that I can keep my job. My manager rating is 56. We kept, or did both of the youth development options. We didn't sign a crucial first team player to a midfield position. We will be doing that next year because I need to replace Chapman. Long-term financial gain, we were able to do that within 1 year of the 3. We obviously didn't get an automatic promotion, nor did we reach the round of 16 of the FA Cup. So then, in our league, it is Bournemouth that finished second behind Watford. In the game on the penultimate match day, was it? They played each other? Or was it in April? Watford played Bournemouth very recently. Was it in yesterday's episode or was it today's? They drew 2-2, Watford and Bournemouth. But Bournemouth drawing 3-3 against Norwich then on the final day ensures that they don't win the title, but they do still go up. West Brom only 2 points behind. West Brom, Stoke, Nottingham Forest and Barnsley will fight it out in the playoffs. We'll find out momentarily who is going up. Reading, Preston and MK Dons, though, are going down. MK Dons couldn't do it for us on the final day, unfortunately. The FA Cup was won by Spurs on penalties. Manchester City won the Carabao Cup on penalties. West Brom do get their promotion. First, second and third go up. In the UEFA Super Cup, it was Liverpool over PSG. In the UEFA Champions League, it was PSG over Barcelona. In the Europa League, it was Manchester City over Marseille. And in the UEFA Conference League, it was Hertha Berlin over Sevilla. The World Cup is ongoing. You can see the groups for you here. One at a time. Not going to dwell on them. Pause if you want to have a closer look. So, player stats. Brennan Johnson shares the golden boot with Rudoni, who managed to pop up with 24 this season. Chapman got 18 from central midfield. Not Cam, from central midfield. That's how good George Chapman is. That's why he deserves a top half Premier League move next season. Cade Gordon got 13 in the end. The majority of them coming in Sims, I'll be honest. But we scored him at the end there to give us the win over Forest, but it just wasn't enough. Assist-wise, Rudoni with 16. Falconer was creative enough with 16 as well. Chapman with 7. The other Cambridge men, Gordon with 6. Clean sheet-wise, Mike Cooper with 12. Very nearly gets the Golden Glove, but Race at Nottingham Forest is the one that does. Right, other bigger leagues around Europe, starting with the Premier League. Who's going to be joining us next year? Liverpool win the league, however, only losing 2 games all year. Arsenal, Manchester City in 4th and Chelsea in 3rd. Spurs 5th. United only 7th. Relegated and playing us next year, Fulham, Crystal Palace and Sheffield United. In League One, playing us next year, Cardiff come back up, Millwall come back up, and one of Hull, Charlton, Bolton or Sunderland will join us in the Championship next season. Relegated Salford, Wigan, Oldham and Cheltenham. Walsall, Leyton Orient and Fleetwood all promoted automatically. Exeter miss out on a 2nd place spot on goal difference. That's remarkable. Swindon, Accrington and Rochdale will join them in the playoffs and were non-league on the game. Sutton on goal difference and Colchester would be back down into the non-league. In League it's PSG by a long way. In the Bundesliga, it's Dortmund by a single point. Long way away from any other options there. Stuttgart only on 60. Napoli win Serie A. That's where Adun is going on loan next year. Lol. Ajax win in the Eredivisie. In Scotland, it's Celtic from Rangers. Jesus, a long way away. A long way away. And in Spain, Real Madrid by a point. Sevilla in 3rd. Atleti only 6th. Atletico Madrid only 6th. Our growth this season then. Schmidt's gone up by 2 out on loan. Hubner has gone up by 6. What does his positioning look like now? 70 compared to Cooper's 74. Is it time for Hubner to come into the starting lineup? I don't think so yet. Maybe 1 more year on loan? Or maybe a year on just basically in rotation with Mike Cooper. Maybe I play the 2 of them in alternate games or something. He's 6'3". He's got 83 reactions, which is much better than Cooper's 79. Mehring will, if we make that decision, then Mehring will be sold. I can obviously start to train Hubner's positioning and reflexes next season as well. We'll have to wait and see what you guys say for Hubner next year. Edun is leaving us to go to Napoli. Bastard. He's still probably unhappy. Indeed he is. Teddy Coles, sold. Joining Bournemouth. Chris Sheehan was loan listed, up 1. Mark Lloyd hasn't grown at all in his loan at Philadelphia Union. Brilliant. Harry Darling up 1. Callum Doyle up 3. Dijksteel came in. He's unhappy with his play time, but he'll get a little bit more next year because we signed him in the January and we'll play him a little bit more next season. Up 5. Michael Gwilt to 82. He'll be, well, actually our joint highest rated player when Chapman and Coles go. Liam Bennett is still here. Still going. Josh Key up 1 to 76. Continually just 1 rating at a time. Drama is up 2 to 77. Hoping for more positive growth from him next year. Ben Warman is loan listed. I might do the same for Liam Bennett now, actually, moving forward. I'd like to keep them both at the club, but they're obviously not going to play. Mara Conde continuing to grow up 1 a year because he's peaked. Theo Whitehouse is going out on loan to RZ Alkmaar, and that will be a good move for him, I hope. Elijah Stone up 4 to 82. George Chapman up 4 to 86 and transfer listed, and obviously we're going to look to move him on. Jack Holland up 2 to 71. Jack Rodoni up 4 to 82. Falconer up 5 to 78. He started off the season really well, and his performances just dwindled as the season went on. Albert Hayward up 6. Elliot Abbott up 4, both at 70. We'll send them both out on loan again next year. Lancaster up 1, continually just growing by 1 a year because of his peaked growth. David Daly up 8, although that is with a position change, out on loan next year. Hopefully, Arlo Terry up 3 on loan with Paris FC. Scherdler, no growth on loan at PSV. We will probably look to sell Scherdler on then next year. Scott Twine, probably going to sell him on, although if Warman goes out on loan, Twine will probably drop to the bench and we'll look to replace him in the starting lineup. We will have the money. We won't need to sell him to replace him. Joseph Ingram will go out on loan next year to Wimbledon. +6 this year, although of course that is with a position change. Kay Gordon up 3 to 80. Joey down 2 to 70. Sad noises for Joey Ironside. We will loan list him to keep him playing football, and I'll need to sign another rotation striker next season. Adebayo will leave us in a month's time and be no longer a Cambridge United player. So, next season, I will need a left back. I will need a centre mid, both for the starting lineup, and a left winger. 3 starting lineup options. I will say now, I won't sign anyone higher than 81 rated to allow them room to growth and to keep it within the realms of possibility of us signing them. And I'd also like a backup striker, please. A backup striker and a left wing, centre mid and left back, all for the first team, all under 81 rated. That is, of course, if I keep my job, which we will find out now whether I will or not. Scherdler's back. Lloyd is back. Hubner's back. Smith's back. Hayward's back. Oh, they feel I deserve another season to work towards. We have the opportunity to go again in Season 6 as Cambridge United manager. It took us 3 years to get out of League One. It's going to take us 3 years to get out of the Championship. But now with the financial influx of selling Coles and Chapman, it will A, pay for our new stadium, which we will move to at the beginning of the new year, and it will B, pay for the influx of new players that will arrive, that will hopefully give us the strength in depth and in the starting lineup to not just challenge for the playoffs, but to truly go for that automatic promotion spot. Thank you for your support on this save. I very much appreciate the fact that this save is not usual. It's out of the ordinary for a FIFA save to have 3 seasons in one division, let alone 3 seasons in the next division in the course of an RTG. You normally just go boom, boom, boom. But this is what happens in real life. So this is what we're trying to do, or not trying to do in the game. It just so happens to be happening. I'm not trying not to get promoted. But it's probably the most realistic save I've had. On top of the most realistic save I'd had prior to that, which was the Creator Club at the beginning of the year, where we got relegated from the Premier League and then failed to get out via the playoffs in Season 2, and then finally got to the Premier League again. We will go again in Season 6 with plenty of money behind the club. Why have you only given me a £16 million budget? I sold Teddy Coles for fucking phenomenal amounts of money. Thankfully, well, maybe when I advance today, it might actually update. I fucking hope it does. If it doesn't, we're still going to get the money from Chapman, and maybe the Teddy Coles money is what's going to pay for the stadium. Either way, please join me for Season 6. This could be the year of years. It could be our first attempt at automatic promotion, our first successful attempt at automatic promotion. We live and we dream. Thank you very much for watching as ever. Thank you for your continued support. Please help me out in the transfer window. I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.